Hello, greetings. Thank you so much for joining me again. This is another one of those things that if you're seeing this video, it went pretty well. It's going to be another experiment, but that's okay. That's where all the fun is, right? So I'm kind of in a refurbishing mood here lately, and I found, you may have seen my last video where I found this in my drawers that I was cleaning out, trying to get things organized. And we created a fun little refillable notepad like this. And I also found this in my drawer, and I forgot that I had it. I think it was a checkbook at one point. But it's got the Celtic knots that I love so much. But it's, as you can see, it's worn down, it's worn out, bless its heart, but I can't bear to not use it. So it's got these little flaps, you know. I think I can make like a little journal, another maybe, you know, refillable thing. I don't know, but I wanted to play with this and see what I could do to refurbish it. So I had an idea. I'm going to use these corners that I got from BB Craft. Put those on the corners, kind of reestablish the structure there. And then for all these spots that are naked, I thought I would use my chocolate bronze gilding polish and see how that might look. It's going to make this look very, very grungy, obviously, which is fine. I love grunge. And I did try a little bit here on the back just to see if this was even worth pursuing. And it seemed to, I think I like how it covered it up, you know, pretty nice. And this stuff is, like, once it's dry, it's not coming off. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to play with this, okay? Do you mind? Do you mind if I play a little bit? I'll speed this up so it's not like watching paint dry. But I just thought you might want to see the process, and maybe this might give you an idea as well. I'm going to use this this little brush to apply it because I don't want to get it all over my fingers. I think I have a little more control with this little brush. So I'm just gonna brush all the little naked spots and maybe a couple random ones just so it looks like it's intentional. I don't know. I'm just gonna play, okay? All right, hang on. Okay, that should do it. And I apologize if my lighting has changed. In the middle of all that, for some reason, I think a breaker tripped or something, because my overhead light on the table and my heater turned off suddenly. So I'll go check that out in a minute. But I wanted to finish this before I get too cold, because if my heater's off, I'm gonna get really cold. It's another cold day. I've got my hoodie on, and yep. Okay, so with these on the corners, I played around a little bit already, and I'm going to, they come like this, you know, with the gap, but this is pretty thick. I think it'll still work, but I needed to, I used my needle nose pliers and such to spread that apart a little bit more. Let me grab my other one. I'm trying not to use the ones that have the teeth on them, because it's going to mark up that that metal. I learned that the hard way. So I'm using all my little pinchers that don't have teeth. They're just smooth on the inside. So anyway, so I spread this apart pretty good, and I want it to be, I want it to sit as far in as possible. This is a bit thick, and there's going to be, I think, a little bit of an overhang just because it doesn't go all the way into the corner. But I think if I get it as close as I can get it, I think it'll still be pretty nice. So let me try doing this here. And then then once it's got a good hold of it, I'm gonna actually use my little rubber mallet. Okay, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. So here, let me do this. This side's, well, they're both rubbery, but let me do this. Okay. So I don't know if you can see, it's overhanging a little bit on the edge, and I'm gonna have to be okay with that, right? Because there's nothing I can do. But it will protect the corner. I think it'll be just fine. So let me do that to the other 3 corners. Okay, that's kind of cool. I kind of like it. The corners really almost kind of give it a steampunky feel too, like a Celtic steampunk. Ooh, that's a cool thing. Why is that not a thing? Celtic steampunk. Might have to think about that. But yeah, so here's a nice little idea to refurbish this really cool cover. I'm pretty sure it was my checkbook at one point, a checkbook cover, but I don't do checks anymore. So and the leather's a little bit kind of, it's got dips and grooves and whatever, but I think it's cool. I can always add ooh, hang on a second. So I was just thinking, a while back, I did a bunch of grungy clusters, right? And what if I just go ahead and like embellish the front with a grungy cluster? Oh yeah, I think that might be pretty cool. Which one though? These are so much fun. So far I like that one. This one's a bit big, unless I did it like that. No, that covers up too much. And then, oh, here's another pretty big one. I think I like that one for the win. So yeah, let me see. And then here's something else that just came to me. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna go for it. I can't ruin it too much, I don't think. I've been thinking, using my rusty paper clips, which I have available in my Etsy shop, along with a bunch of other rust accessories, like genuinely rusted accessories. I've been thinking I wanted to make like a dangle or something with the rusted paper clips, but it just came to me, what if I attached it with an eyelet, and this became like a bookmark for a notebook, and just kind of make a simple one signature paper, one signature, just one signature with coffee paper, which would add to the grunge, and then just have it be a notebook. And then, if you want to, like a diary or something, and you want to keep your place, that's your bookmark. I think that's what's happening right now. Yep, that's what's going to happen. Although I just saw I missed a couple of other grungies. And actually, this is this is the rust dyed seam binding that I have in my shop. This is a rust dyed cotton ribbon. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I do like that. Maybe in the middle. Side. Oh goodness, I don't know now. I think I like the combination of those two, just because of the rust dyed materials here kind of really complement each other. They're not exactly the same, but I wasn't planning on making this like decadent, but decadent in a grungy way. But I think that's what I'm going to do. Yep. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to punch a hole in here. I'm a little scared, but you know what? It's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Let me do the larger. Yeah, the larger one. Or should I do, I'm not sure the paper, my standard paper hole punch would punch through that. This is really strong. So I think I'll stick with that one. That should be enough. Now I need to be sure, first of all, that I'm right side up. Okay, the writing here is that way. So this is the top. I need to be sure that I'm not too close to the edge, that it won't just rip through, but I also don't want to go too far down because the jump ring I'm going to put on there needs to be able to fit. I think I'm going to go right past the stitching, just past the stitching. I definitely don't want to cut into the stitching because that will compromise the integrity, the structural integrity. Oh goodness. Okay, ready? I can't ruin it any more than it already was, right? Please tell me. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Now I need to grab the eyelet. Okay, so this should be the right one. Yes. All right, let's see. Nope, that was the right one. Okay. Okay, okay. Let's turn it this way, and I always have to stand up to do this. I'm not sure if well, I know my hands are wimpy and weak, but I have a feeling that my crocodile needs some grease. It's very squeaky. I don't know if you heard it, but it's very squeaky. Sounds like an angry chipmunk or something. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, now I may have done it a little bit too far down because I'm not sure. Ooh. Gonna need, because I want it to be, you know, free flowing. I want it to be able to, let's see what we can finagle here. If this is not big enough, then I'll have to come up with another solution. But as I like to say, where there's a will, there's a way. So let's see. Let's see if this will be, now this is what do they call it? It's not the jump ring that you just do like that. It's actually the circular split ring. Split ring, that's what it is. So it's going to be, oh gosh, yeah, no, see, that's not going to be big enough. Okay. Yeah, it won't even reach. Okay, so I just had another idea. Hang on. Hold what you got. Let me put this away. Try to be a neat crafter. Oh, that's funny, isn't it? A neat crafter. Goodness gracious. Who am I kidding? Okay, so let me put this away for a minute. Let me put these away. Okay, so I need something to come up and over so that this can hang and dangle freely. So I'm going to use ribbon. Yes, I am. Okay, so I'm thinking the black seam binding. Let me put my decorations back here so I can see. Black would be okay, but maybe not. I'm thinking I have some rusted seam binding, which does not color quite the same as the other two, but that might be, I think that will tie in enough. I think that's the right color. It's all kind of like a golden mustardy kind of look, which honestly, typically, that's one of my least favorite colors is mustard. I certainly can't wear it. My skin is too red. I always look like a hamburger. But the color itself, I've seen other people like wear it and use it in decor in their home, and it's just it's beautiful the way they do it. But I just it's not my favorite. But in this, which is why I'm surprised that I'm loving this on here. But it's kind of hodgy-podgy, and I don't know, it's working for me. So I'm gonna put those on later. Oops, got some more here. Need to cover that up. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, I wonder if I should do it like a tag, you know? Hang on. Do it like a tag, but do it from the other direction. Silly Billy. Ugh, okay. All right, so then that can hang down like so. I need it to hang down like so. Is what I need. There we go. There we go. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, see, it's not even that visible. Okay, and then attach this to the ribbon. What do you think about that? Okay, so here we go. This one is not rusty, but it's kind of has the same patina as that. So that I think will look just fine. I think I'm just gonna pin it to the ribbon like this. The kind of the hodgy-podgy and scruffier looking, the better, I think, in this instance at least. Ooh, let me see. I want to grab both of these pieces of ribbon here. Both of them kind of in the middle so that it's nice and sturdy, you know? Okay. Get it like that. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I mean, that's definitely as random and hodgepodgey as you can get. But let me get this one little spot covered up here. The problem is with this cover, and I may have to like keep touching it up as life goes on, because what's happening is it's flaking. I thought this was real leather, but I don't know. It seems like real leather, but real leather doesn't flake off like that, does it? I don't know. Anyway, if it keeps flaking, at least now I have a good cover up here for that. So let me just finish it off and top it off with these little contraptions. I'm really excited to, first of all, use them, have a use for them, and secondly, I think that looks cool. All right, well, I'm going to use my E6000 because it's good and strong. Okay, that's it. I'm calling that good. How fun is this? Okay, so I'm not going to do this on camera because it's pretty basic, but I'll have pictures at the end of the video kind of showing the finished process. But I'm just going to make a quick single signature with a cardstock cover and just tuck that in there. And whoops, this thing fell off. Whoops, I need to hold it longer. Whoopsie. Yeah, I'm in a hurry again. Always trying to finish and go on to the next thing. But I'm going to hold that a little bit more. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't think I need to do that on camera with you guys, but I will have the picture so you can see what the completely finished product looks like, okay? Thanks again for joining me, and I'm going to keep holding this so I can't wave goodbye. But I really appreciate you stopping in. Please like the video. Please make a comment. below. Subscribe if you haven't already. All these things really help grow my channel, and I'm really trying to get my channel growing and going quite a bit this year, okay? Thanks so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.